is Ryan's co-host for the day. All next on Live. And now, here are Ryan Seacrest and Lisa Rinna.
Well, thank you. Good morning.
Hi, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It is...
Wow, this audience is on fire.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's Wednesday, August 1st. Kelly is on vacation this week. Lisa Rinna, kind enough to sit in today. Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
By the way, Shirley, I'm glad I did yoga this morning. I almost got pulled in half when we were giving
Did you
our high
already
fives.
do yoga?
Do you know, this morning, yeah, I did.
Of course you did. Do you ever sleep?
I don't sleep well. No, I do sleep well, but I'd like to get up early. I've just started this new thing where I try and do something before the show, and I'm completely stiff, so I'm not good at it, but I tried to do it this morning.
Yoga's good for you.
You're good at it, right?
Well, I love to do it. I've done it for over 25 years.
I'm just starting.
It's good for you.
I'm just starting. I think at my age I have to be flexible, otherwise I won't be able to walk.
It's true. I think it will help you walk and be healthy for the rest of your life.
And it's kind of nice first thing in the morning. So, all right, let's catch up with you.
Yes.
You have been at your cottage. Where is your cottage?
At my cottage in Canada.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys all have cottages? Or you're Canadian? Okay, Canadian.
It's been in Harry's family for over 100 years. They came from Buffalo, New York. They're not Canadian, but they came from Buffalo at the turn of the century because Harry's great-grandfather was a judge in Buffalo, so they went up there to drink.
Okay.
I mean, that is just the truth of it. So during Prohibition, they went up and drank. So we have this island, and everybody has islands, so it's not fancy. I mean, everyone has an island.
No, not everyone has an island. I'm working 6 gigs. I don't have an island.
Ryan, you could have an island up there.
It sounds so charming and cozy, and are you outdoors, or what are you doing when you're there besides drinking?
Well, you are outdoors all day long. I mean, it's gorgeous. It is some beautiful God's country. I mean, that is for sure. And you're in a boat, and you're in a bathing suit, and you have no shoes on, and you are no makeup, no hair, nothing, and it's fabulous for about 3 weeks, and then you start growing things. Literally. I mean...
Like on your person?
You're just dirty.
Oh.
You're just dirty. I mean, if you're in a boat, like, I drive a boat. I have my own boat. I mean, I'm hardcore up there. You would never think, because I might look like I'm high maintenance, but I'm not really.
Well,
Do you
let's
believe
be
that?
clear. My definition of hardcore is not a boat and an island. I mean, that sounds pretty posh to me. So, but I saw you were paddleboarding, right?
I love to paddleboard.
Okay, there you are.
There I am.
That's great exercise as well,
I
isn't it?
love it so much. Love, love, love. I try to do it every day if the lake is calm.
Is it cold? The water must be.
80.
Oh.
It's not cold. Right now, it is gorgeous. And I have a few friends that have come up from LA. Now, we like to still keep it kind of secret because, you know, we like to keep it secret. So there's some friends of mine. Cindy Crawford's in the middle. And then our friend Kelly Meyer is doing the splits. She's from Malibu.
And do they come, yeah, I know Kelly. Do they come up and stay in the cottage?
They come visit. Cindy and Randy have a place.
Of course.
You know, if you come visit, well, of course, they have an island, of course.
Yeah.
If you come visit, you know, Harry kind of started the whole thing, but if you come visit us, you inevitably will buy
something up there.
Yeah, so if you came to visit, you'd buy an island. We could get you an island, Ryan. We could do it.
I'm trying to get an apartment in New York. You know how hard that is?
It is, isn't it?
They keep, well, we're renting downtown, and I bought a place and doing some work on it. But, you know, I don't think I'll ever move. My contract will be up before I move into it.
It takes a long time, doesn't it?
They keep saying 6 months, 6 months, 6 months.
Now, are you designing it? Are you good at design, or do you hire all these people to do everything?
I don't know that I'm good at it, but I enjoy it. The process is fun for me.
Yeah, because you have great houses in L.A., don't you? You have Ellen's house.
Well, I mean,
Well, you did.
Ellen doesn't live with me anymore. Ellen,
Yeah, but you bought Ellen's house. That must be a nice house.
Ellen DeGeneres has great taste.
Right?
Yeah.
I know that.
So yes, but I don't live in it anymore.
No, you don't.
I'm here. So yeah, so I'm excited about it. And Kelly always makes fun of me for moving downtown because she thinks the commute is difficult.
Oh, so you're downtown because this is far, actually.
It takes me 7 minutes every day.
See, I think it's far too.
Sometimes 6 minutes.
But how do you do that? Do you have a helicopter?
No, I'm just saying in case Kelly's watching.
Okay, so it's not, Kelly, it's not 7 minutes, is it? He's lying, isn't he?
Yeah.
Ryan.
It can take 35 minutes at times.
But you like it downtown?
I love it down there. Yeah, it's great. Do you spend time down there?
I spend time everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get around. You have your island.
I get around, Ryan. I love it. Uptown, downtown. Right now I'm uptown because I want to be right here.
Right, in case there's breaking news.
That's right. And I need to just be right here.
Hey,
yes.
Speaking of breaking news, this is actually, but this is, some are saying a miracle. Did you see the footage of the plane that crashed in Mexico?
Isn't that amazing?
It was a Mexican jet, 103 aboard. Everyone walked away.
How is that possible? How is that possible?
I don't know.
And it's all on fire. I mean, look at it.
You see the image. And
you have it.
No, it's right there. Just hold it right there. You see the image.
Look at that, guys. Amazing.
Can I ask you a question? Do you, because you start thinking about, okay, I mean, I fly all the time.
I do too.
A lot of you guys fly. I do get on the plane and think through things, especially after I see something like this.
What do you mean you think through things?
Just like, are we going over water? Am I happier that we're going over water, or would I prefer more land? And if we do go down, do I stand up? Do I sit down? What's the safest seat? Where is that at?
Is there something wrong with me that I don't think about any of those things? Like not one.
Really? Do you watch the safety video?
No. Not anymore. I mean, why? Like, what is it going to do? I like to know where my exit is.
Right.
So if my exit's behind me, I'd like to know that, or in front of me, but really in the end, what's it going to do? That's my idea. I'm like, I'm really going to go down that slide?
A bunch of people did in the river not too long ago.
I guess
and it worked
they
out,
did. All right. So,
no,
okay.
But do you watch the video? When you do?
Does anyone think about these things like Ryan does? Like, you do? Okay.
Survivors.
I have work to do then. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm a little too busy,
Listen,
like, who knows what I'm thinking about.
Well, listen, you are definitely more adventurous than I. Like, I saw...
I don't know about that.
Well, I saw a photo of you jumping off of a cliff.
Oh, it's my daughter.
Oh.
It's not me, but...
So is that footage?
That is footage
of your daughter jumping off the cliff.
Of Amelia jumping off. These are the cliffs up there, and all the kids go up and jump. I think I'd hurt myself. I mean, at this age, I should not be jumping. I should not be doing anything.
Didn't Harry hurt himself doing it?
He did.
What did he do?
There is a boathouse at some of our friends' house. It's not as, it is as high as that, actually.
For me, that's like
that's high.
The high dive is high at the pool.
That's like, what, maybe 40 feet? Maybe not. Maybe 25. 25. Okay, so Harry goes to the top of the boathouse, and we're going to do a Christmas card. So my friend Heidi's taking a picture, and Harry has some idea that he's going to jump like this with his arms out. So he goes off the boathouse, jumps. Well, of course, he just completely messes up his shoulder for like the next 5 years because he hits like this.
Because it slaps the
but
water.
It made a good photo.
Right, good
It made
holiday
a
photo.
really great Christmas card. I wish I had it. I'll get it for tomorrow.
I've done that. I have friends that somehow I'll be traveling with another couple and they find a rope in the woods that swings out over water. And then they decide that it's a good idea to just grab the rope that they didn't tie there. It's been there for 50 years. But somehow we're taking a hike and there's a rope. Babies are healthy.
Good, yeah.
Everything's good. So, oh, there she is. All right. So,
I think everyone
There you
wants
go.
to go get an X-ray today now.
right?
Just to double check everything.
Yeah, because what if one womb is still working? I don't want another baby. I can't have one anyway.
How many do you have?
I have two.
You have two,
I have
yes.
two teenage girls.
Oh, jumping off cliffs.
Who has teenage girls?
Yeah.
Don't you feel sorry for me? Do you have empathy for me in any way, shape, or form? You should.
I just
It's rough. When are you going to have kids?
Oh, that's what I was referring to.
Let's talk about that.
No, I just looked at the moms of teenagers, and, you know, sometimes when we ask questions to the audience, like, woohoo! These moms are just like, Are you right there? Right?
Yeah, look at, she's right next to her daughter.
Right there. Yeah, I have teenagers.
Yeah, it's an interesting journey to have teenagers.
Well, so you asked a question. I don't know the answer, and after the two wombs thing, I don't.
You maybe
I don't
never.
know how to. I don't know how to answer that. But I did notice an interesting trend I wanted to ask you about. There have been a lot of celebrity engagements or reported engagements as of recent, certainly in the world of pop. You know, Pete Davidson confirming engagement to Ariana Grande. And Hailey Baldwin and Justin Bieber getting married. Nick Jonas, Priyanka Chopra reportedly engaged as well.
And they're all very quick engagements.
So
we were talking about this backstage just for a smidge.
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
I think Nick and Priyanka knew each other or were dating for just 2 months before this engagement, if it is true and confirmed.
And Pete and Ariana, it's really interesting. I was working with Pete right before this happened. Single guy, doing a TV show with him. I'm guest starring on it. He's the star of it. Like 2 days later, he's engaged.
Right.
To Ariana Grande. I'm like, how did I not know this? I just worked with you.
Well, what is the, like, how long should you date? What is that amount of time do you think, you know, for them, it's obviously maybe different, but how long should you know someone before you get engaged, in your view?
Okay, in my view, and I can only go off of my view, I've been married now for 21 years together with Harry Hamlin for 26 years.
Well, this is good.
Which has a long time, 5-year engagement.
So wait, not a 5-year engagement or dating and then
dating for 5. Well, let's say a 5.5 years dating, maybe an engagement for 2.5 years.
Oh,
that's a long time. I was mad at him. I'm like, what are you doing? Why have you not asked me earlier? Now, mind you,
what was his answer to that?
Well, I am the third wife. He didn't really want to get married again. You know, he was kind of gun shy. So I get it. So what do you think? So I'm kind of skewed at what the time is. I think it should be earlier than 5 years, but longer than a month or 2 months.
Well, I agree with that. I also, and I know my mother doesn't subscribe to this because she's very traditional, I also believe you need to live with someone.
For sure.
Before you marry someone.
I think
I know
so,
that
too.
A lot of people will disagree,
I
mostly
know.
everyone.
I know.
But I just don't know if someone changed, like, maybe I'm different when you live with me.
You are. No, and I mean that not in a bad way.
No, we've known each other a long time.
I have known Robin since... Robin? Robin?
That's what she calls me.
That's
Batman.
our little secrets out.
Come on, Batman, tell him.
Little secrets out. We've known each other a long time.
What is this? So how long should you date before getting?
The best amount of time, yeah.
1 to 2. I think that's reasonable.
Yeah.
And do you think you should live together?
Send us a response to that in the inbox.
Do you think you should live together?
Or not live together?
I think you have to, because that person, you have to know what is going to bug you.
Right.
Right?
Right.
You have to know
Right.
going in. I think.
Well, I think Ronda Rousey said about her husband, he's suspiciously perfect, right? Like, she's like, so far, they've been married like a year, everything's great, but she's kind of like waiting for that shoe to drop. Suspiciously, I thought that was
I
perfect.
like that.
That was such a great...
Suspiciously
perfect.
perfect.
All right.
Okay.
So we're going to talk to her in just a little
Yes,
bit,
we
by
are.
the way. But MILA Kunis coming out first in a few.
Love her. And we have Ronda Rousey from the new film 22 Miles.
Yes. We'll ask her about that. And Peter
Yes.
Gross has brought an assortment of baby animals, including
I'm
a
so excited about
yak.
this.
A tiger cub and a baby ostrich.
I mean, ooh! How cute.
Right?
I cannot wait.
Let's do it.
Are we
Time
dance
for
trivia?
It's dance party,
Oh,
travel
dance party.
trivia. Here we go. Looking good there.
Really, effort. A for effort there, boy.
Charles Delano from San Jose. Good to see you, brother. All right, let's call Debbie from Littleton, Colorado, who watches us
All right,
on
balloon
Fox
landed.
31 Denver out there. So it's a little earlier. We'll see if Debbie's awake and watching.
So this is now live calling. I love this.
Oh, yeah, there's no do-overs on this show.
Love it.
If you watch, you could probably figure that out.
Your call has been forwarded.
Oh, bummer.
As you see, our fan just waiting by the phone for us to call.
All right, so now we go to caller number 2.
Yeah, we go to caller number...
Okay.
You're caller number 2.
Tori from Jamestown, Ohio.
Now, I think Tori would watch us on, let me see if I can get this right, WHIO TV? Is that right, Galman? Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to memorize all the different local stations.
Bummer. Doesn't sound good.
Hello?
Oh! Hi! Hi, Debbie.
This is Tori.
Oh, Tori. Hi, Tori.
Tori, it's Ryan Seacrest and Lisa Rinna. You are live on the air. Good morning.
Oh my God, I'm going to cry.
All right, so are you in the service?
Yes, I am. I'm with my dad in that picture.
Are you active duty?
I actually just got up to deployment in April, so I'm in the Guard now.
Wow. Well,
Great.
thank you for all that
right.
you do for us and our country.
That's for sure. Do you want to see what you're playing for, Debbie?
All right, good luck.
No,
Here we-
Tori.
Tori,
Thank you.
Sorry. Tori, let's see what you're playing for.
spin the wheel.
Are we ready?
Oh, yeah.
All right,
This is
St.
good.
James's Club, Morgan Bay, St. Lucia, 7 days and 6 nights in a 1-bedroom ocean view suite. All inclusive, this trip is provided in part by Priceline. The value is $8,300. Oh, okay. So, Tori, you have 20 seconds and only one guess.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, here we go. On yesterday's show, we talked with Uzo Aduba. Where did Uzo say she went paddleboarding?
Oh, shoot, Antarctica.
Yes!
Congratulations. You would have guessed you'll enjoy 7 days and 6
Months. Now she stars with Kate in The Spy Who Dumped Me. Please welcome MILA Kunis.
Nice to see you. Hey, guys.
What's up, Mila Kunis?
Don't mind my legs. Hey, what's up, guys? How gorgeous are you?
A little backstory.
Likewise.
Gorge.
She's obsessed with your show.
Obsessed is a harsh word.
Wait, what?
fanatic.
I've seen every episode.
Have you? I'm sorry. Really?
Oh, yes. Here's the thing. So I love the Real Housewives. It didn't matter to me, like, if it was Atlanta, Orange County,
Right.
Jersey, Potomac. I was, like, obsessed with it. And then Beverly Hills. And I was like, that's my hood.
Right, right.
You people are crazy. I know. Here's the thing. I have seen every episode, every reunion episode, all the unseen footage. I love it. Needless to say, this is very exciting for me, I gotta tell you. It's such a treat.
Wow, how fun! This is such a treat.
People
Wow,
feel so
you.
connected to you guys.
I guess. I mean, you know, you watch it to escape, right? I mean,
It's so entertaining.
because we're so nuts.
Yeah, but like it's all fun. Like
Yeah.
you just have to go with it. Like I think if you just take it too seriously, it's when people are like, it's so I'm like, just go with the flow. It's not
Exactly.
that big of a deal.
Let me ask you
That's
this. We
right.
were talking yesterday about who will be the next Bachelor. I know you and Ashton watch that franchise, right?
Yeah.
So
I know. I don't know.
I think it should be Jason Tartick, the next Bachelor.
Oh,
Jason
weird.
was the guy that got dumped by Becca.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's last week's dump, or whatever
Yes,
it was.
last week's
Yeah.
dump. Yes.
Well, we don't know what's about to happen.
We don't, but
But which one do you like? Do you watch this, Ryan?
I watch a couple episodes at a time.
Well, so it's between
You
Garrett
do?
and Blake.
Well, then I stop
Oh,
for the whole season. So
got
I
it.
watch 2 episodes and then I don't watch
Oh,
the rest.
Oh,
okay.
it's great.
Yeah.
I don't watch it. Can you believe that? Ever.
That's okay. It's a really fun show. It's a great study of human
My kids watch it.
behavior.
You guys watch it together, you and
Yes.
Ashton, right?
Do you really? So he
Yeah,
watches
it's the
it?
one. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, we've been on the show. We love
They
the
were.
show so much. We went on our date night as like not contestants. What would we be like?
You would be suitors.
Yeah,
you would be...
on the show. Like, I swear to God, we were like, let's go on like a fun date in the afternoon. What should we
hilarious.
do? Let's go be on The Bachelorette. Yeah, I'm not kidding. you.
Wow.
What did they
I
have
know.
you do?
Yeah, what happened?
We were the first date, so it was 2 seasons ago, and it was her first date with the group date with like the 7 guys, and you know they had to prove that they wanted to be good dads, and they had like a whole thing that they had to do. I mean, guys, here's the thing: I can get you good parking, I can get you dinner reservations, and I can get you to be on The Bachelorette. That's about my skills in life.
Okay. Unbelievable. Hilarious.
Yeah.
And you've also said that your husband, you've been with him for years now, but he
Yeah.
does not get under your skin.
That's
He
not
does
true.
Not
Hold on,
annoy
let
you.
me clarify.
We need to talk
That's what
about
the
that for a
producers told
second.
us.
I did clarify, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I like my husband's what I said. Like, I love him, but I also really like him. We are newlyweds is what I think people forget.
Because I feel like you've known each other forever.
We have. We've known
Right.
each other for 20
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
But we are newlyweds. We've only been married 3 years. So I still very much like him. Does he get on my nerves? Every day. 100% of the time, there's a version where I'm like, what are you doing? But I like him. So talk to me in 10 years.
Now, are you alike or are you opposite?
Oh, opposite. I mean, you
Completely?
can attest to this.
She is. She has this energy about her, and he's pretty calm and more strategic in thinking.
He's
and
much more logical than I am.
He's
That's how my
logical.
husband
He's also very optimistic,
Yeah.
and I'm very pessimistic.
Really? Okay.
Super,
Well,
very,
then-
very opposites in that. Like, he sees the world and sees all the good in the world and all the good in the people, and I'm like Debbie Downer. I'm like, that's not true. Here's why everything that you think is wrong. But I think that there's like
a
a
great balance.
balance between it. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I think that works.
Yeah, 100%
We're going to take a quick break
opposite.
with Mila. We'll come back and talk about this new film, The Spy Who Dumped Me.
Still ahead on Live, Ronda Rousey.
And thanks for connecting with WNEP.
Said that if we don't deliver this package, a lot of people are gonna die. What if we don't do it and then there's like a terrorist attack or something?
Well, what did he say to do?
We have to get it to a cafe in Vienna.
Austria, Vienna?
Yes, that's what he said.
Okay, well, why don't we do that then?
Do what? Go to Europe when a bunch of people are trying to kill us?
Do you want to die having never been to Europe? Or do you want to go to Europe and die having been to Europe?
Why are those my only 2 options?
I myself.
I know my choice. Go. Mila Kunis and The Spy Who Dumped Me.
You guys are so hilarious together.
I love
you and Kate.
I love her.
Did you hit it off right off the bat? How could
Yeah.
you not?
Yeah, you never know what happens. And then most times you sit and do these interviews and you're like, that person was awesome, but that's not true.
Right.
In this case.
Like, for example.
No, but in this, we got very lucky. We say this continuously. We got incredibly lucky with one another.
And she's been on the show many times.
Yeah.
She seems like someone who might do the lines in the script for a take, and then for the others, just sort of go with it.
She looks at a script like an idea. And so it's kind of like, oh, this is a suggestion. And then just does what Kate
Right.
McKinnon wants to do. So it's really fun. I mean, I mean that in the most beautiful way. I don't think you hire Kate McKinnon to do something
Sure.
other than that.
It's.
So
I mean,
fun.
there's action. It's funny. You're on the edge of your seat. But there's a specific scene. I was watching it last night. The scene
car
where
scene.
the car scene where
Yeah.
you're shooting people. They're shooting at
Yeah.
you. It looks like you're truly driving the car through all this chaos.
Did you
Yeah.
see the fear in our eyes?
It was
That's
authentic.
genuine fear.
Really?
Yeah, you guys, when you see this movie, there's one specific sequence where Kate and I look like we're scared for our lives. That's not acting.
Really?
No, that's called shooting in Europe, and it's lawless. They're just like, we'll see what happens. The guy, there's a sequence, and
Everyone's chasing them.
yeah, there's motorcycles, things are, their stunt unit was the same guys that did Bourne, same guys that did 007, so they're very over-the-top, beautiful action sequences. So there's motorcycles, blah, 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 everything's blowing up in front of you, and the guy driving the car is on top of the car in a cage, wearing a helmet.
Oh.
Kate and I don't have seatbelts on. What? And just swerving through the streets of Budapest. And Kate at one point goes, "What? That guy's wearing a helmet." And the guy goes, "Uh-huh." And I'm like, "But we're not." And he's like, "Yeah, I don't know what to tell you."
So check out all the action in Budapest when you see the spy who dumped me. Up against Friday. MILA Kunis, great to see you.
Nice to meet you.
We'll be right back with Ronda Rousey. Stay with us.
Tomorrow.
Did you live together? They said yes, but it was, you know, it was kind of split up the middle. All right, the audience clearly was not split up the middle earlier on that one. She is a UFC Hall of Famer, currently a WWE superstar, and now she's starring with Mark Wahlberg in Mile 22. Please welcome Ronda Rousey.
How's it going?
Love your dress, love the outfit.
Thank you. My friend Alejandro made it for me.
Gorgeous.
We were talking about you earlier. We were talking about you're about to celebrate a year anniversary of marriage, right?
Congrats.
Best year of my life.
Aw.
Yeah.
Travis Brown. So Ed comes in, your producer, and he says, she has the funniest thing she says about her husband. I said, what is it? She says he's suspiciously perfect.
Yeah.
Now, what does that mean?
Yes, what does that mean?
Suspiciously perfect means he does things that I don't think a real human actually does it. Like I was filming Mile 22 in Bogota, and he flew all the way down to come and visit me. And he shows up and he was like, "You didn't say anything about it, but I thought maybe you would forget, and I brought you a box of tampons." Oh. And I'm like, I did forget. Oh my God, I love you so much.
Okay, that is suspiciously perfect.
It's suspicious.
Okay?
I called him yesterday morning, and I'm like, "Oh, how you doing, babe?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm fine. You know, I got you these cast iron pans, and because I know you really love your cast iron pan, and you've been too busy to season it, so I'm seasoning your pan right now." I'm like, "That's suspicious. Who are you?"
Right.
Who are you?
Boy, that's the full scope of suspicion too, right?
It really is.
Covers the whole. And you have baby goats?
Yes.
Do you? Because we have some baby goats here today.
They're the best. We have 5 goats.
Look at that.
That's Rio. I call
How
them my
cute.
brioche.
Now, why do you have baby goats? Just love them?
Well, they're pack goats for my apocalypse doomsday prepping.
Wait, what?
They carry stuff.
They
Okay.
do?
Yeah, like 30, 40 pounds they can carry each over like any terrain. They're awesome. You bottle feed them so they imprint on you and they just follow you anywhere.
I would like to have that. I want to have somebody imprinted on me that follows me everywhere.
And carries your stuff.
I love that.
Yeah.
His name is Harry.
I never got a box of tampons from Harry. Let's just put it that way.
And you also have a fascination with sharks. You love Shark Week, right?
I absolutely love Shark Week because me and my dad, our thing that we would do every night before bed, we'd watch Wild Discovery together. When there was one animal documentary on a night and it was on Discovery Channel. There was no Animal Planet back then. That was like my one time. And so I loved animal documentaries so much because it was me and my dad's thing. And during Shark Week was the only time it was animal documentaries all day, every day. You know, so anytime I turn on the TV, I could watch animal documentaries. So it was like a holiday. I loved Shark Week, and it was a dream come true to be part of it.
They were saying that's been on for like 30 years now.
I know, I can't believe that.
30th anniversary.
Have you ever gone diving with the sharks?
I not only went diving, I made shark friends. And
you made shark friends?
I made shark friends. I hand-fed 3 bull sharks. And then I free dove with just a snorkel and no cage with a blue shark and a mako shark at the same time. Yeah.
Wow, you're hardcore.
Yeah, and I got to pet the blue shark, and I couldn't pet the mako shark because it had teeth coming out of its face. So I had like a little stick and just went like, "Hey, shark."
Yeah, we have so much in common. We're going to take a quick break. Come right back with Ronda Rousey. Talk about Mile 22. Stay with us.
Friday on Live, former Scandal star Katie Lowe.
She went from comedy to action.
It makes an odd sort of sense to me.
Next live, Kate McKinnon from The Spy Who Dumped Me, plus Lisa Rinna and Jerry O'Connell.
Let me just catch my breath. Hold on a second.
I'm Brian. I was in the military.
Expect you to do with your background, WWE and UFC.
Yeah, it's true, but he, well, originally he wanted me to be completely unrecognizable. He wanted to shave my head, cover me in tattoos. He's like, I want people to be like surprised at the end of the movie to find out it's you, and I want people to see that you're really a great actor and you're not just a fighter, and like show people that you're more than a fighter. And at first I was like, you know, a little self-conscious because I'm like, oh, I love doing that stuff. I know I'm great at that stuff, but I know it was a great experience for me to be outside of my comfort zone and to flex my thespian muscles.
So, but before we go, you have joined WWE, and how does that compare to what you were doing before in terms of its challenges?
Well, it's uniquely challenging. I think it's just a marriage between fighting and acting, really, and it's like doing Broadway, except for like everyone does their own stunts and everyone kind of is making it up as they go along.
Really?
I will think about that when I see Dear Evan Hansen. There you are. Mile 22, Ronda Rousey, it's in theaters this Friday. Nice to see you. Come up next, Baby Animals.
Tomorrow on Live, Jerry O'Connell.
Weekdays at 10 on WNEP.
Always great to see Ronda Rousey. Don't forget Mile 22 in theaters Friday, August 17th.
All right, Lisa Rinna, are you good with baby animals?
I think so. I don't know. We'll see.
We're about to find out. We're going to bring out some adorable baby animals. Here now is Peter Gross from Mutual Omaha's Wild Kingdom. Peter.
Yay! Oh, my God! Oh! Hi, Peter.
Good to see you again, buddy.
Hand on his back if you like.
On his back?
Oh.
All right.
That's great.
Who's this? Oh.
This is about a 9-week-old baby tiger.
Oh.
And this is they're really cute, and for years people thought they actually make good pets, and we know that absolutely no
Is he
wild
talking
animals.
to you?
He's talking, and he's looking for his companion, who we're going to bring out right now. This is his.
Oh, stop it.
You're kidding.
Are you kidding?
These are their best. This is his traveling companion.
How cute. And that's a dog.
This is a dog.
Yes, I recognize
that. Very good.
Hi, guys.
There's usually a litter.
Hello.
And they've been introduced since they were babies, so they use each other for security.
Look at this puppy.
And they play with each other?
Oh, yeah, they're very playful.
Oh,
In fact,
Better the dog than us.
Hi.
so if you're thinking of a pet, the dog is what you want as a pet. Never a
Hi,
tiger.
kitty.
And the tiger makes a noise?
Well, it's a chuffing noise.
Chuffing
his
noise.
parents make. Hear that?
Is that calm? Is that calm, the
It's a
tiger?
very calming
What did you
sound.
get?
Their
No, give me
parents
that.
make to
Give me
them.
that. That's not for you. Give me
Okay.
that.
What's he got?
What are you feeding the
Some
dog?
rubber. Here. Hi.
Okay.
Hi,
Okay.
Lovely.
All right.
Oh, my goodness. Are they
back
cute?
down.
Okay, guys.
Those two are so cute.
I love you. Oh, my gosh.
What
that
did
was
the dog
exciting.
eat?
The dog ate a little plastic rubbery
I'm glad
thing.
it was the dog, not the tiger.
Yes, I know.
Now, look at this.
This is an ostrich?
Isn't this great? Yes, it is. It hatched out one of 30 eggs. Imagine that.
Oh.
Listen to this sound. This is a sound they would call from the nest if you listen real carefully.
Oh, do you hear it?
And imagine that.
It's a little light sound.
Yeah, it's a sound, and the parents are very protective. A 6 to 8 foot tall parent with huge nails protects them. After about 30 or 40 of these eggs hatch out, and they're ratites, eating grains, anything they can pick off the ground. There he goes. He's whoops.
And
So
he's
they
going to
grow
get
very
huge.
quickly.
Like
He's going to get to be huge, and people actually raise them on farms for a while.
Are they smart birds?
They're not very smart at all.
Oh.
Their brain is about the size of a pea right there.
I was
not
curious
that
to see how
they're intelligent.
cerebral they were.
Yeah, they had very low SAT scores. We checked. Okay, here we go.
You never
Okay,
know.
let's see what we have
Now,
right
what's
here.
this?
Oh, my
These
goodness.
are possums, and I've got them in a little pouch here. They are marsupials, North America's only marsupial. And you can see how sharp their
Will they
teeth
bite
are
you?
there. They would. If people
Okay.
see them, they're very comfortable around people. They tend to reach in to want to see them as babies. But the good news is they eat a lot of problem animals we have, and they eat ticks that carry Lyme disease.
Oh.
So they're important to the whole
Very
cycle,
important. When you
yeah?
see them around,
He's not liking what
you
you're
want to
doing.
have them. Well, he wants to be fed right now.
Let's give them a snack. We'll take a break and come right back with the baby yak. Stay with us.
If you'd like to know more about anything you see on live, just log on to our website at Kelly and Ryan.